We wanted to create this video because we wanted you to go into your orientation and your onboarding with your eyes wide open, knowing what to expect, knowing how it's structured, and what the expected outcome is. And so we hope that with the rest of the information you're going to receive, you'll be able to go in come Monday, ready, willing, and able to make it happen.
The onboarding process has helped me to grow as a person, and it has helped for me to understand where I was to where I am today.
ChildFirst believes in developing the person as an individual. I believe that's something that makes our company unique. We will give you the tools that you need to succeed professionally. There will also be opportunities to further your career, maybe with us and maybe down the road with someone else with the tools we've provided for you.
I believe what makes us different is that we care before the employee does. We care about them, and we've taken that risk to invest in them before they begin investing in us.
When I first heard about ChildFirst, I did research on the internet and watched videos, and when I actually came into the company, I fell in love. I honestly love the fact that they give kids second chances, multiple chances to actually better their life.
I couldn't ask for any more than what ChildFirst has done for me and is still doing for me now. That really stuck out to me.
People don't want to know what you know till they know how much you care. And this particular training really slows the process down so that employees really feel and develop a sense of fellowship, of citizenship, of personship, and more importantly, develop a sense of leadership. Really look forward to 7 days that we get to spend with individuals and really peel back the onion, as they say, with regard to their own challenging life events. And that's really the significance of understanding that you cannot do for somebody else what you're unwilling to do for yourself.
One of the terms I heard several years ago, which stuck with me, was know who you be. And what we think is important in the onboarding process is that people understand who they are before they embark on serving other people.
During the onboarding process, I have learned to be more vulnerable as a man. The first question they asked was, what's your biggest life challenging event? And coming into training, you not really understand, like, whoa, we talking about my personal problems? It was a real uncomfortable at first, but I understood that it's okay to be uncomfortable to grow as an individual. And before I can actually be in face of these kids and understand their problems and their challenges, I have to focus on my challenges and my problems as well to be better and to teach them an example of, as a human, you can make mistakes and it's okay to accept responsibility and move forward in life.
Work with the training, don't work against the training, because sometimes people tend to put a wall up because the training is intense. And you focus on yourself a lot, and sometimes people don't want to do that.
They need to know that you're with them, but you're also going to teach them principles that they need to learn. A lot of people, they don't want to hear the truth, or they don't want to have that conversation because it may feel uncomfortable, but I know when you're uncomfortable, that's when the greatness comes out of you.
Because I was able to come in and right off the back tackle what my problems were, I was able to, unleash that bag that I had on my back.
Dr. Williams has spent a lot of time developing different strategies, different techniques that one can use while they're employed here and also in their personal life. And there's a rather large binder that will be provided to you that you can review and refer to. It's kind of like your toolbox.
The Engagement and Opportunity Resource Manual encompasses 5 areas, the first 2 of which covers the professional boundaries, just to make sure that people are ethically working with individuals as well as the children with regard to the things that need to be done. The next part of that particular manual encompasses the dynamics of as was, as is, and as will be.
The Engagement and Opportunity Manual definitely gave me the passion to succeed way beyond I thought I can. There's a lot of different aspects of this book that helps you. It's not just something you read, it's a hands-on book.
Refrigerator, the temperature thermostat has to be at a certain degrees, as well as the freezer. As a staff coming into ChildFirst, it's important to take ownership of your program, to be a mentor to these children, just to be aware of everything that's going on so that when a crisis or something does happen, you know how to handle it.
An employee should be prompt and ready for any situation. They should be pristine, and they should also incorporate particular methods that Dr. Williams has created.
In staff, I like to look for consistency, structure, a willingness to find solutions, and in order to help a child become successful, they have to know you care.
There is never a typical day in our household. My day is always different, but it's always the same because my main focus is on the individuals. Working with this population, you really need to have the mindset of where they're coming from. The biggest issue is to make sure you know their history. If you don't know their history, you're not going to be able to help them if you're out in the community or even in the home if they're having a crisis or they just want to come up and talk to you. You need to understand and you need to be compassionate and work through whatever their issue is. Even if they're having a good day, you encourage them to have a good day.
This is one of the residents' rooms. This is typically what they should look like. In the morning, they have a routine. Once they get up, they're required to have their room look a certain way. As a staff, it's my responsibility to make sure that the room is in pristine order. Anything that goes under your clothes goes in a drawer. All outer garments are to be hung up in the closet, hangers, neat, shoes. So this is typically what their room should look like on a daily basis.
The environment here is very welcoming. We try to make it as home-like as possible. We're a family. A typical day can, they get up, they go to school, and sometimes that's presented with challenges. We lean on each other for support. The children sometimes view us as their parents, although we make it clear to them that you have parents, and our goal is to get you reunified with your family.
Every day is a challenging day, but we always work through it. I'm supporting others, there's others who support me. So no matter how big the problem may seem, it's not a problem because there's always a solution at the end of it all.
My advice to someone is to utilize and practice everything that you have learned in the training. Most importantly, stay focused and stay calm.
This is the staff's office area. This is where all our paperwork is completed on a computer through extended reach. Our daily log goes through our entire day. So we put everything in here, the children's meals, medication, any incidents that may have happened, maintenance issues, everything is in a computer through extended reach. Also part of my documentation is incident reporting. Anything out of the ordinary is an incident.
Here at ChildFirst, we provide education to all the staff members on how to be trauma-informed. We don't judge them, we don't think less of them. We look at them as what does that child need and what can we do for them in that moment to be successful.
I chose this line of work to make a difference in kids' life like my own, who had struggles growing up as I did. It took me a while to realize it's not always about being right, just do the right thing for the child.
All of these roles and titles come together to make sure that we are providing the services to the child. We are what the agency says, child first, and we make sure that the child comes first and that we are doing what we need to do to reach their ultimate goals.
So why would I want to work here and why would people want to work here? I feel that because you have room to grow and you can see an individual change and grow, and to me that's very successful.
I would do it all over again. I feel like this career picked me. I didn't pick it. It can be challenging at times, but it's a good challenge. I wake up happy and ready to go and excited that this is my job. I get to do this for a living.
I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope that what you've seen and what you've heard through this process excites you and gets you interested in wanting to continue this process. We wanted to make sure that your eyes are wide open of what you're getting ready to embark upon, and that you're ready for this. And we look forward to seeing you real soon.